Hello everybody, my name is MrWilliamo and today I'm going to be showcasing the Pixelmon mod for Minecraft. It's actually 1.6.4 at the moment, but they're continually updating it, so it should be up for 1.7 pretty soon. But recently, I think last week, there was an update for Pixelmon, and it's actually changed my mind about it. I didn't used to think Pixelmon was that good, I thought it was pretty boring. But now, it looks amazing, so the first thing we have to do is choose our Pokemon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to pick up a Pokemon. Oh, I got a Squirtle, nice. Alright, so I'm actually going to go off and I'm going to find some stuff. I'm going to set up the mod showcase and then I'll be back with you. Just like magic. Alright, so here I am at a Pokemon Center and there's a Magikarp just spacking out at the bottom there. Okay, but before I showcase this mod, I just want to say a few things. I actually did do a showcase of Pixelmon just over a year ago now, and that was before, like, all of these crazy updates have been added to it, and it honestly wasn't that good, but now I honestly think it's amazing, and I'm just going to say this right now. Most of you guys have actually been asking me to do a Pixelmon Let's Play series, so, I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to whisper it to you. I'm going to be doing a Pixelmon Let's Play series, but it's not started just yet. So if you go down to the description down below, you should see a link to that video. It's probably not going to be up yet. It'll be up pretty soon. I'm just working on a few things. And if you're watching this mod showcase quite a few months or years into the future, then definitely go and check that out. Maybe you could check out my Pixelmon Let's Play. Now, the main reason for me doing this video is that I was actually searching on YouTube, and there wasn't actually any mod showcases or tutorials for new players for Pixelmon, because it is quite an in-depth mod. So for new players, it could be pretty hard. For me, it was pretty hard to get going as well. But I've been looking at the wiki, I've been playing it. I think this video will help you guys out a lot. So first of all, we'll start with the Pokemon that you can choose. It's recently been updated. They're updating it a lot with loads of new models, with loads of new Pokemon. And it's actually really crazy. So I chose Squirtle. So what you do when you have your Pokemon first, you can see that there's a nice little GUI on the left of the screen. It's saying Squirtle level 5, HP 19 out of 19. And I think that's a symbol for a boy. I'm pretty sure it is, but if I press R on my keyboard, there we go, Squirtle shoots out. Oh, wait, look at this guy, level 5 Squirtle, MrWilliamo. It's just a beastly texture. Just look at him, it's absolutely amazing. You press R again to send him back into your pocket, if that's where you like to keep him. Alright, so to remove the kind of GUI on the left of the screen, just press O and it shortens it so you can just see the Pokemon. Or if you press it again, you can actually see what they're called, the HP and the level they are, but I like to keep it like that because then you can actually see more of the screen. So if we go over here, we're going to take a look at some of the other starter Pokemon that you can choose. So you've got the originals from the first generation, so you've got Squirtle Squirt, and you've got Charmander, who I think Charmander's the best. That's another little secret for my Let's Play. If I do that soon, I'm going to pick a Charmander, maybe, but Charmander looks awesome. Bulbasaur is an absolute beast. He looks like he's squatting and dropping something there. Alright, hopefully that's a little bit better. So you can see you've got Totodile, and by the looks of it, I don't think the model for Totodile has actually been updated quite yet, because you can see it looks a lot bigger and a lot more pixelated than some of the new ones, like this Chikorita here. And then there's a Cyndaquil over there, or Cyndaquil. It looks like he's taking a dump in the corner as well. But there's a second generation Pokemon. And if we go over here, we've got some of the... Oh, there's an escapee Charmander. We've got some of the third generation, so we've got Mudkip here, and we've actually got Trico, but I think this is a little bit of a glitch at the moment. Trico is actually invisible. Or is he just a ninja? How will we ever know? No, I think it's just a glitch. So there are actually some other starter Pokemon that you can get. There's only 2 for the third generation, and there's 2 for the 4th generation Pokemon as well, but I don't know those Pokemon that well, because I'm more of an OG Pokemon player from the Game Boy Color days, but... So you might be thinking, yep, that's good, I've got my Pokemon in my Pixelmon world, but what do I do next? I don't have a clue, what do I do? So these little things over here, these are called apricorns, or apricorns, and they're like flowers, and why are there 2 Magikarps that have just decided to come onto land? Right, can we push them back into the water? There we go. Get back, actually I'm going to leave that one there, because he's such an idiot, he deserves to just stay there. Okay, so these apricorn things, if you right click the tree trunk at the bottom, they shoot out of the top and you can collect them. So we've got a blue apricorn, a white apricorn, and there's a red one over here. If I can get this one as well. Pow! Did I get it? Oh, it flew off. Oh, there it is. I got it. I dropped down. So when you've got these guys, you can actually plant them down again. So you can keep growing them and make a magical farm. So to craft the Pokeballs, what you're going to need is you're going to have to make yourself an anvil. Now, I have got crafting recipes for quite a lot of things, but not for everything, because it's such an extensive mod. There's so many crafting recipes that I think if I just included them all, it would bore you all to death. So there's actually a wiki page, I'll link that in the description down below, or you can just search it yourself on Google, and that shows you all the crafting recipes that you'll ever need in this mod. But if you make yourself an anvil, and you also make yourself a hammer, it doesn't matter what type of hammer it is, you can make a wooden one all the way up to diamond, and then what you want to do is you want to make 3 iron ingots in a row like that to make an iron disc, and 3 cooked red apricorns. So you got to make sure they're cooked, I believe. So you just put them in a furnace and cook them like you would anything else in Minecraft, and that gives you a Pokeball disc. So if you wanted to make a Great Ball, you'd have a blue apricorn in the middle and then 2 on either side, so you just kind of copy the pattern that's on the ball. It's the same for the Ultra Ball, and I think the Master Ball as well. All you do is you right click, put it on the anvil, and then you left click with the hammer, and it turns it into a disc. So when you've got your disc, all you want to do is you want to go to a crafting bench and input your recipes like so. So you have the red on the top, the iron base on the bottom, and then a button in the middle, and you have yourself a Pokeball. So that's the same for any other ball, and that's how you actually make Pokeballs. Yeah, I've got Pokeballs! Ah! So another thing that you usually get in Pokemon when you meet Professor Oak is a Pokédex. So to make a Pokédex, you want to have 4 iron ingots on each corner in the crafting table, a glass pane at the top, a redstone lamp in the middle, a piece of redstone at the bottom, and then 2 pieces of rose red on either side, and you'll get yourself a Pokédex. So in Pixelmon, the Pokédex is used to log every single Pokemon that you've caught, and obviously I've not caught every single Pokemon. So if we scroll towards the bottom, there's actually 649. I don't actually think there's 649, I think they've skipped a few, but that's the 649th Pokemon, I think. But we can click on them and we can see all different types. So if we go on this Voltorb, we can see it looks just like a Pokeball, but it's dangerous because it may electrocute or explode on contact. Or if we go to a Lickitung, what a stupid name, Lickitung. Being licked by its long saliva-covered tongue leaves a tingling sensation. Extending its tongue reacts its tail. Okay, well, that is the Pokedex, so I think it's just got every single Pokemon on it because I'm in creative mode. I think, oh man, that's a cool one. And we got a Pidgeot, and a Rattata, and an Ekans. Whoa, that's big. And everyone's favourite, Pikachu. So what you'll want to do to level up your Pokemon is get them into battles. I've got my Squirtle equipped. I'll just press R to send them out, actually on the Charmander, like so, and then it automatically puts me into a battle with a rotating screen, and it looks pretty cool. So you can see what will Squirtle do. I can either run, I can either change my Pokemon, I can go into my bag and get something like Pokeballs. That's how I capture it, so I could throw a Pokeball at it and try and capture it, or I could get a battle item, or all the other stuff like potions, but I don't know how you make those. So we go to the wiki page to see that. I can actually fight, and I'm going to use Tackle. Go Squirtle, do it!
Squirtle, squirtle. Squirtle is inside MrWilliamo's body. Squirtle likes.
Okay, Squirtle. I'd appreciate it if you stop that, dude. Tail Whip. Go Tail Whip! Oh, Charmander is actually owning me. Charmander is... Oh, well, it is a level 11, and I'm a level 5. So this probably isn't going to the best. I could actually run. I might run. Oh, I could try. I'm going to try and capture him. Let's do it. Pokeballs, go! Alright, so this is where we capture it. It throws a Pokeball at him, and you can see he's disappeared. He's turned into a Trico. And will I capture him? Will I capture him? I've got to wait for it. Oh, he escaped, and I'm probably going to die. Across the world, you can also find actual trainers that have Pokemon that you can battle them. There's like Youngster Anthony and Farmer Kenneth and people like that. You can go and you can throw your Pokemon at them, and then you'll battle them as well. Unfortunately, this mod, they haven't actually implemented any gyms into the game. I would love them to do that. I think that would be amazing. It would make the single player experience so much better. I know that there's actually some servers, some Pixelmon servers that do actually have gyms in them, but that's pretty much just you fighting other people. Even though that's pretty cool, I'm not sure how they would do it in single player. I think it'd be really cool if they did. So definitely, that would be amazing. So if I come across a trainer in this mod showcase, I'll definitely show you what he looks like. But this thing where I am, I've not built this, obviously. These are Pokemon centers that randomly spawn in your world. So sometimes they're pretty hard to find. Sometimes when you spawn in your world, they're right next to you. So they look like this. They're pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. And if I go inside here, we can see that this is where you can come with automatically medical centers and trading facilities, and you can go and you can heal your Pokemon. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to right click on this healer, And there we go, my Pokemon has gone inside it. Now you can't actually move while this is happening, but my Squirtle should be healed any second now. There we go, so Squirtle has HP 19 out of 19, which is pretty cool. So to make one of these healers, if I go over here in this chest, you're going to need 4 iron ingots, 4 aluminium plates, and to make an aluminium plate, you're going to have to go out onto the wiki to find that one, and a diamond in the middle, and that gives you a healer. So if you can't find yourself one of these Pokemon centers, you can always make one like that. So a PC is where you can store your Pokemon and all that stuff, so you can see all your Pokemon, because you can only actually hold 6 Pokemon in your inventory at one time. So the PC is where you can store them. So to craft that, you're going to need 6 aluminium plates, 1 glass pane, a redstone lamp, and some redstone at the bottom, and that gives you a PC. And this thing over here, if you're in a multiplayer server, this looks really, really cool. It's actually a trade machine. So if we right click onto this, you can see MrWilliamo wants to trade. And if I actually click on my Squirtle, then we can see that my Squirtle is actually up for trade. So if there was someone else on this server at the moment and they clicked on another person, I could click accept and we could trade Pokemon. This is a fossil machine. So you can actually find these fossils in caves and stuff. They look like this, and then when you mine them, you get fossils like this. So to make a fossil machine, just follow this crafting recipe on screen or go to the wiki down below. So if we go over here, this is actually a fossil cleaner. So I don't know, if you get a dirty fossil and you want to clean it, you can put it in there. So have I got a dirty one? I don't believe I do. I think I've got very nice fossils. So if we go and we put this one in here, so we just right click, there we go. It's in the fossil machine and it's turning into a Pokemon. So it's only on 2%. But here's one that I made earlier. I think I put this one in, a Helix fossil, and it turned into this Pokemon. So that's a cool way of getting Pokemon as well. Don't look at me like that, man. There is so many types of Pokeballs that you can craft. You've got all the normal ones, the Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball. And then you've got loads of other ones like the Net Ball, the Nest Ball, the Timer Ball, the Fast Ball, loads and loads of stuff, the Safari Ball. But I don't really know what most of them do, but I'm sure that if I was playing it enough, I'd definitely get to terms with what they'll do. And I'm sure they'll all be pretty useful. Okay, so I've gone and caught myself a Pikachu. So now I've got 2 Pokemon. I'm going to want to switch between the 2 Pokemon. So to switch between them, you just press the square brackets key on your keyboard and it switches between the 2 of them. So if I press the square brackets key, it changes to Pikachu and I can send out Pikachu. Yeah, buddy! So I'm going to evolve him and show you the new evolution animation. So I've got myself a Thunderstone to evolve Pikachu. Obviously, because he's an electric type Pokemon, it's going to need a Thunderstone. And to make this Thunderstone, you just need the Thunder Shards and stuff that you collect across the world. And then we go like this. We go, no, Pikachu, come back here, man. There we go. It comes up with this cool screen. Huh? What? Pikachu is evolving! And you can cancel it. Obviously, I'm not going to cancel it because I want to see this awesome animation. So it does it. There we go. Charmander's just looking at him like, what you doing, Pikachu? You is a statue now. And then Pikachu's like, oh no, I'm not. I am a Raichu. So he's evolved into a Raichu. So now I've got a Raichu, and that is an awesome animation for Pokemon, or Pixelmon, that evolve. So you can also get shiny Pokemon. So as you can see there, that's a normal Charmander. And then here we have a yellow Charmander. For some reason, I don't know why he's yellow, but he's the shiny one. I suppose they've got to have a different colour to make him stand out and make him look shiny. And the shiny Pokemon really do look pretty cool. So just look at that, dude. Just look at that. Okay, so as well as getting shiny Pokemon, you can actually also get boss Pokemon. So I've spawned in 2 Gyaradoses, and this is the normal Gyarados. See, this guy's freaking massive, and he's just eating the Pokemon Center. Come on, man. That's a little bit rude, isn't it? So here we've got the boss Gyarados, and he's green, and he looks pretty mean. So you can actually have different types of bosses. So you can see that's boss level 1, he's green. This is boss level 2, he's blue. And boss level 3 is, we will see, boss level 3 is red. So you can tell the different bosses because they have kind of a health bar above them with their name on it. And they've kind of got a little tint to them. I think that is really cool. Alright, so I've come across a boss Miltank with pretty sexy udders, if I do say so myself. Look at those things. They're freaking huge. But bosses, I'm going to show you what happens when you kill a boss, if I can kill a boss. Hopefully I can, because I've got myself a level 70 Rayquaza, a level 44 Charizard, and a level 5 Turtwig that's going to make all the difference. But you can't actually capture bosses, so what you want to do is you just want to kill them, and then see what loot you can get from them. Alright, let's go then, Rayquaza. Use Ancient Power! Go! Alright, let's fight him. Let's use Outrage. Go Rayquaza. If Rayquaza can do this... Oh man, the Miltank's level 75 anyway. Okay, Rayquaza did it. He used a... Yep, we did it. Easy. That was easy peasy. We got him. So it comes in with this cool looking GUI. You beat a boss Miltank with big orders. It doesn't actually say the big orders bit, but it should do. So these are the things that we've got. They automatically go into your inventory. We've got a double team TM. We've got a thief TM. We've got a flamethrower TM. And we've got a bulldoze TM. So TMs are things that you can give to your Pokemon. So the flamethrower TM, that's an attack that you can give to your fire Pokemon. Okay, so here we have a Charizard. And over here we have a shiny Charizard, which is actually black, which looks so badass. So you can actually fly Pokemon, which is pretty crazy. So I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for the shiny one, actually. The shiny one's cool. There we go. Let's go for that. And then let's go in my bag. Let's go for the Pokeballs and the Master Ball. There we go. We've captured Charizard. He's just an absolute boss. Can we go like this? There we go. I'm going to send him out. There we go. That's my Charizard. What a monster. So I think we just go up to them and right click. Yes. I'm riding Charizard backwards because that is how much of a beast I am. There we go. There we go. Look at that. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. When I go like that, it looks like Charizard's bobbing his head. He's listening to some heavy dubstep. Just look at that. Snoop Charizard. It's Snoop Charizard. So I guess we just fly this like any other thing. Look at that animation. So we use the WASD keys to fly around, space key to go up, and the shift key to dismount. Okay, that was my bad. So a couple of the other legendaries that are in the game. Here we go. We've got a Mewtwo. We've got a Moltres, which looks just freakily scary. We've got a Zapdos. There's actually, I don't know what it's called, an Articuno or something, but I can't spell it, so I can't spawn it in. And we've got a Mew as well. Now apparently these guys are crazy rare to find in the actual world. But if I was actually to find one, I would be like... So I guess you should be able to fly these ones as well, seeing as they're the flying type Pokemons. I think you can actually fly pretty much every flying type, so this guy, he might be able to. I don't know. Okay, I've healed my Pokemon, and I'm actually going to try and take on a legendary. I know the way that it's going to end. It's not going to end well. I'm gonna go for Mew, actually. I like Mew. Mew, get out the sky, you fool. Right, Charizard, he's my best Pokemon, so you better be able to do something good. Dragon Claw? Dragon Rage. I don't even know what these attacks do, but he's an absolute beast. So you're going to take him out. Mew's pound. Mew, you're not allowed to pound my Charizard, man. Dragon Claw. Go, Charizard. It just looks so cool. Look at that. He's an absolute beast. This is actually quite an even fight. Yes, Dragon Rage is actually doing it. Oh no, my Charizard is almost dead though. Oh no. Wing attack. No, my Charizard fainted. Okay, come on then, Squirtle. You're only level 5, but you can do it, dude. Tackle him. Tackle him. Do it. He'll take down in... He'll be down in one attack. One attack. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Raichu, it's all up to you, buddy. It's all up to the Raichu. Thunderbolt attack. Let's go. Yes, Mew. Yes! I killed the Mew. Raichu got 1,250 experience points. Wow. Wow, well, we were. There we go. Awesome. So we took down the Mew. That's pretty much it for this mod showcase. There's loads of other things that you can check out on the forums or just by playing yourself. Like candy, potions, stones to evolve Pokemon. You can actually get badges, I think. I don't know how you get the badges and stuff, but I know you can get them. I don't know. Maybe they're planning on adding gyms and stuff. That would be awesome. But if you've watched this far, I want to say thank you so much. Make sure you leave a like rating if you have enjoyed. And make sure you check out my Pixelmon series, which is coming out soon as well. And I just want to ask you one question. For my Pixelmon series, would you prefer it to be on a single player server with just me, on a multiplayer server with a friend, or on a multiplayer server as in a public server? So let me know and I'll be sure to do the one which most people choose. So my name is MrWilliamo. I hope you'll have enjoyed this mod showcase and I'll see you all on my next video.